should be going. Yep.
Okay, I see. Yeah, a little bit. Also, if you just run next to him, you
Go. Hello, hello, hello. I would say overall comes in and has to be the first one to say something.
Always. What's up,
Always.
overall?
Well, it's been a hot minute. And Wagsy, you're second. Overall beat you. But no, it has been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since I've looked at this game, other than chatting to people about it in private conversations. First loser. Oh, rip.
R.I.P. What's up, Wagsy?
So, we came here, we're fucking around at the Church of Stars, trying to figure some things out. But, Lloyd, you participated in the Node Sieges recently.
I did.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
You want to tell me, like, your initial thoughts on it, and kind of, like, the process and stuff that you guys went through while inside the siege itself.
Yeah, I live streamed it. It was a lot of fun. It's in a very, very first iterations of the project, of like the system itself. The devs and Steven made it abundantly clear that they want it to be kind of like how it shows on the map, where you're just like inside the live server online. There was some like talk about like wanting it to be instanced, and the reason for that that it's not instanced is that, well, if you have it on its own server worker and kick out everything else, it basically acts as an instance anyways. So that was the logic behind that. So like that's fine in its own right. But I know that topic may come up, so it's pretty important to just note that that's the direction that Intrepid is going. The other thing is, I think with how node sieges are done is probably gonna cause some issues with some people, because currently you can only do 100 versus 100, and the mayor basically gets to kick people out and like move people around and change up the wait list and everything like that. So it effectively could just become guild versus guild type of gameplay, where like the mayor of the node or whoever just gets to choose like the highest level players or like best geared players, or like have like favoritism to go into these node sieges. That is a potential thing that could happen that people can get upset about. But I mean, it also detracts away from griefing. So like there were people that were like level 1, level 15 trying to sign up for the siege. So pretty important that you don't have just like first come first serve people trying to grief the node system with that, where if you're like just trying to become an enemy of the node, signing up level 1s for the node siege or whatever like that, you can't do that. So it is pretty important that it seems to be like the mechanic that the mayor can just kick people. So there will be some things that they need to work on systematically for signing up for sieges, regardless. So I don't know. But it was pretty easy. It was pretty smooth. I think everything else went relatively well for that, in regards to that.
Do you think that node defenders should only be locked to people that are citizens of the node? Or do you think the citizens of the node should have priority over people that are outside the node?
I think the priority thing probably is how it's gonna work, but you may want to be like, say you're a member of Sunhaven and you don't want Halcyon's laboratory to go away, so therefore you want to help defend, and you may be better geared than somebody else in Halcyon, and so the mayor may choose you over somebody else so that they can also help defend their territory. So I mean, it could be a thing for like alliances and stuff like that, especially if you're not already part of the node.
Mhm.
So I don't see a real issue with it.
So
I think it's fine.
I know it was a point of contention for some people about being picked over others, because I mean, you'd see it in like New World all the time that only these set few people would ever actually see sieges and stuff because it was always
Right.
controlled.
And that might be a thing with Ashes. I mean, the other thing is that is currently not in is your account is not bound to a specific node yet either.
Mhm.
So I do have all the quest items, and I can go back to the priest if we need to.
Okay, I know. I'm trying to think. I know this. It has something to do with like these blood trails and stuff to get the key. Right. Oh, so that just gave me dim blend.
I think it's after we turn it into the priest that we can get the key.
Mm,
Yay or nay?
I don't remember actually.
I don't remember either. Anyways, yeah, I think there's gonna be some weird things that need to be implemented, such as like being part of the node siege, or your account bound to the node. That's not currently implemented. Some of the stuff is just early alpha stuff that will eventually be fixed, and maybe we won't see some of these issues and problem points later either.
So, for feedback to Intrepid specifically, what are some of the biggest changes that you want to see?
I think being account bound to a node and having one vote apply to that node so that you can't have like a bunch of alts sign up for like scientific mayor elections, and also
Well, I'm pretty sure
like,
that was
you'd
in
have to
that was
essentially buy another account, and you'd essentially have to buy another account and have another subscription in order to have multiple votes for somebody, which it doesn't stop the system, but it would make it harder. I think that's all that matters.
I thought that was originally intended to be that way, though.
It is, but I mean, like, that's the only thing that's going to make the current system better in regards to that. Other than that, I think it's pretty fine in its current state. I don't really know if there's much else that I can think of at the moment. I don't know.
I dropped down the backside, by the way.
So did I.
Okay. Cause I have a feeling that the key has something to do with that area up there, but I can't remember exactly what it was.
I'm trying to remember where the town is actually. Is it on the north side?
Yeah, north side.
It's on the north side.
Okay. Yeah, it's where if you look for the Amber Spring and go down from there.
What issues did you find in New World when you came to like node sieges and stuff like that? Because I never really played New World.
Oh man, honestly, the biggest issue was more of how they had their client to server system set up than anything else. I think I told you the story a while back, but basically the biggest bug for New World sieges and everything was that people can make themselves immortal by having the game in windowed mode, and then you would just grab the window and keep dragging it around, and
yeah,
that's how people would just never die.
Yeah. So as far as like signing up for the sieges and like how those are done, I think the systems are okay. They could probably have like some little tweaks and adjustments, but signing up relatively easy. You get like 3 days time in order, like when you actually do a siege, and not like the testing ones that we did on stream. When you actually sign up for a siege, we did this literally the very first day of when they were up. It was like 1,000 gold, so TMX like lost like 1,000 gold or something like that. When he did the node siege, and we had like 3 days time to sign up for it. For all that, then mayors get to choose like their raid groups and stuff like that. It was actually really cool because like those of us that were organized, we were able to assign raid groups, get allies, figure out where they're gonna do, how they're gonna do their raid groups, set up like Discord Canary, all that stuff. Do some pre-planning on like attacking the node and like certain strats. So I thought that was pretty cool. The other thing that we were able to do was there's no like, because of prime time being a thing, there was no like sneak attacks or anything like that. Like you can do it at like 1 a.m. at night. Like it's just at a set time. So
Mhm.
that's how the system's supposed to work. It worked really well. That's pretty much like my feedback on that. So I liked that aspect of the node siege. And then once we got in, I think the systems of the node siege is where people had more issues than like good gameplay, I would say.
Mhm.
There's a lot of issues that they can fix inside node sieges itself that a lot of people had a lot of problems with. One, render distance. 2, net code. 3, like there was just like a lot of issues with the like jumping around, server desync, stuff like that. We had some ghost channeling that could happen from the graveyard where we had somebody channeling and they died, and because of server desync they couldn't stop channeling. We sent those videos to Intrepid, also got called exploiters for something that was out of our control.
Mhm.
And it was just a bug. But I mean, then we did it with the devs, and the thing was still happening, but they were able to like the devs had like done something to try to fix that, which allowed them to like cancel the ghost channeling and stuff like that. So that was nice.
Okay.
So they've already fixed that. They've also fixed a bug with being able to channel the point away from the channel point. But my major critique over with channeling in general is that channeling sucks. It takes the player outside of like it doesn't make them interact with combat, takes them out of the siege, and they're just stuck there channeling for the channel time, which was like 5 minutes or so. So being unable to like be interactive with the siege and you're just stuck there pressing E really sucks, in my opinion.
I guess they don't exist.
Yeah, they don't exist, I guess. Yeah. I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing for this quest right now.
You turned it in, yeah?
Yeah, I turned it in.
I don't know, is it asking you to do anything else?
I got a Death Whisper cap, rare toxic mushroom. I don't think there's anything left here.
Interesting. Because you remember getting that
Unless
question in
we
your
go up to the
quest
top.
log that was like, oh, you have this mysterious key, but you can't figure out what it does.
Yeah, unless we go up to the top and maybe there's something there.
Maybe. Ow.
Ow.
He heard you.
Yeah, he slams before the animation goes down too.
I think that's just also server lag, but then again, they've always had that issue.
Yeah, I think it's a mount thing. Can't get kicked. I guess the other points of contention is like...
I've never seen the ring before. That's new.
Yeah, new. It's new. Other points of contention is that like the capture points outside should be able to reflect like death timers in some way. During the first node sieges, there were no death timers, and defense like just could keep on respawning and never run into any of those issues. I think that the capture points having an effect on like death timers would be huge. There's like 4 points outside that you can do. I know like ESO does this, and I really like this with like ESO system, is that the control point, like you'd have to capture the farm and the lumberjack stuff and before going into the main siege, and I feel like Ashes could implement something like that where you put stuff outside of nodes and use those as like capture points, like using the lumber mill or something like that outside of the node so that you could then like use that as like a capture point or
Yeah, so
stop
I know.
their spawns from happening. Something like
Isn't
that. Just like as
the
like fun game mechanic.
I say, isn't the original intent behind those captural pieces so that like they could be used as like respawn points and
Yeah,
to
they're
help?
used as respawn points right now. So you basically just get them so that you can respawn closer to the cap point, and then like for the Winstead siege, there was one control point. I think it was like control point 2 or something. We'll call it. You basically took that one control point, and then you just played defense on that one control point. Let the defense have the other 3, and it literally didn't matter because you only needed to go to one to get the closest to the control point, and that was it, and you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then so like it felt like all the other ones didn't really matter when you got those.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
See, this is okay. So this thing glowing green over here did not glow green last time
Okay.
we came here.
Where are you at?
Oh, where the duck pile is.
Oh, that was there.
Oh no.
It says.
Yeah, when we first came here in phase 1, it was never glowing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Phase 1.
Did you get any extra dialogue for interacting with it now that we're done?
Just says it smells like poop.
Yep. Okay.
We go up here, and there should be another chest.
Yeah, I know there was something to do with the blood drops interacting with that thing on the wall. Because remember that the big slice in the
I
wall.
just keep getting glint.
Yeah, that big slice in the wall used to give dialogue.
Oh, where's that at? Maybe I need to go there.
It's upstairs, like at the top.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where we kill the
Night
Grim Reaper thing.
Yeah.
I see blood.
Yeah.
I bend down to grab something, but nothing happens.
Yeah, because I could have swore that's where we got the key originally. Because you were like, oh, this is like a knight's body or something like that with a big gash through him.
Yeah, I have no idea.
The hell, Intrepid. Getting rid of my shit.
Yeah, they need to work on their netcode. They need to work on, because abilities and stuff weren't going on. Sometimes if you charge the bridge, you'll go ahead and people won't see you coming. You're like your body render won't happen because there's just too many people in there, and that's stuff that they'll fix. Obviously, that's not like a super thing to be concerned about, but it was an issue. Then there was like so Steven was actually in the Node Siege breakdown afterwards, taking our feedback. And he said that the current node templates like Miralith and Winstead, they've discovered a lot of design issues when it comes to node sieges, like terrain and all that.
Okay.
So like there's a lot of choke points. Like the bridge southeast of Miralith is like a double choke point because you get through the bridge as attackers, and then you walk into another choke point, which is like this banana like ramp that you have to climb up in order to get into like the back of the courtyard of the mayor area. And so you're just kind of going through 2 choke points, and it feels impossible as attackers to get through. So I think Steven was talking about how when they go through that, or when node sieges are looked at, they are thinking about redesigning the node plugs so that the plugs are more suitable for like power points and playing out sieges and stuff like that. So it looks like they're going to rebalance how nodes are done by redesigning the nodes entirely.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. It's a lot of work, but that's pretty cool.
I jumped down to the lower level church.
I see you.
Yeah. So because I know there's a high level seeker down here somewhere. Or oh, they changed his name. Oh, and his level. Interesting. He's the Forgotten Groundskeeper now.
Right down below. Oh no, that's somebody else.
Okay. Oh, hello. There you go. I was like, did you go down the roof or did you go down?
I was down.
Okay.
The Forgotten Groundskeeper.
Oh, okay.
He dropped nothing.
Oh, there's a little chest. It's up here, it looks like a little baby one.
Coming. Yeah, there's a little baby one on the second floor, third floor.
I can't interact with it.
Non-interactable. Yeah.
Yeah. So you killed the groundskeeper on the first floor down there. That's like, yeah. I does not know.
Oh, there's like something. An ancient map sits splayed across the table. Take a closer look. The time-worn map, while outdated, appears to depict the Riverlands areas near this tower. There are markings depicting the Second Sword Outpost and its military patrol routes.
Interesting.
Ooh. I wonder what happens if we go to the Second Sword Outpost now.
I wonder. Once we get out of here, if you will give me just 1 second, I need to run out and grab something.
Okay.
And then I'll be back.
Am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. I am going the right way.
Been doing some laundry today.
Welcome back.
Yeah. That's somebody decided that they wanted to use the washing machine, so they told me to move my shit. Where were we? Oh, so objective wise, so they don't have anything to do with anything right now, not even like reducing the timer on like to capture or whatever.
Not really. As defense, your objective is to cause chaos for control points because it makes the attacker's life harder. There was like during our first Winstead siege, they like didn't even come out of the gates. They didn't try to fuck with us. They didn't try to take over our control points at all. So it was extremely easy for us to just sit at the gates, break them, and then start fighting, which was a weird strat. But when we did it on defense, like they said it was like basically impossible to break the gates. Also, they buffed the gates so that you couldn't use status conditions like rogue poison to do that. So it was in our favor during our defense because they buffed the gates to like 10 mil HP. They status effects like blizzard and poison and stuff like that was not available to break down the gates like we had. So there's that contention point. So obviously, we had it easier when we were attacking versus when we were defending.
So
But halfway through the siege or whatever, the devs just broke the gates down. So they just like deleted the gates for the attacking team. It might have been like 35 to 40%, I think, when they actually did that.
okay. So
and
maybe they need to adjust the, I mean, obviously adjust the health on the gates, but maybe they should add
Well,
something to like
I
arcane
mean,
engineering.
right now, like the temp should be that they nerf the gate HP until they have siege weapons in. I think when they have siege weapons in, they can balance it around that. I think that's going to be probably how they're going to do that when they have siege weaponry, siege repair kits, like when other walls are destructible other than the gates. I think that'll be one way for them to like start balancing around that. I don't think it's a real big issue, especially since there's not going to be a whole lot of node sieges with the amount of cost that it takes. So there's a lot of that going on that we don't really need to worry about until they have more systems in place to like actually combat it. But for right now, yeah, the the node siege like gate health is too strong.
Gotcha. So apparently they added a quest for Runes of Civilian now. Apparently you do the quest line for the captain here, and then you can talk to this Galen dude, and it'll tell you to go to Civilian. So I like that they've finally been adding more quests.
Yeah. So there are other quests that you can do. There's more items. You can actually talk to this taskmaster too, who'll give you another thing. Like I can clean the pooper.
Either you play Guild Wars 2, World vs. World. No, actually, I haven't played any Guild Wars 2, really.
I did not.
Yeah.
I played Guild Wars 2 up to level 30, and that was it. Now I need to reclaim 3 swordsman remains in the Bonebinder ritual rings.
You tell me to fuck off.
They have 3 little markings on the map. Welcome to the larder. So I have to kill some Bonebinder things.
Yeah, the taskmaster told me to fuck off.
Go to the bulletin board right next to the taskmaster.
This is the duty roster. Nothing has been posted.
On the where Fishalope is? I may be getting stream delay too, so.
Okay, hold on. So there's the taskmaster. There's the red blade. You talking about this poster board here?
To the left.
Oh.
Like in between those 2 rocks. It has like a little interact screen on it.
I don't even see a poster board here.
Here, I'll come to you.
I was like, I see this little post here. There's a duty roster.
Yeah, that post.
This one, yeah, this one, yeah. It just says a duty roster. There's nothing on it.
You interact with it. It says latrine duty and pyre duty.
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Did you talk to this guy?
Yeah, he says this here is stock aim for the guards of the second sword and any drags at the shelter militia. Which are you? I could say neither or guard reporting for duty. If I say guard reporting for duty, he says sure you are, and I'm the dragon field marshal. Shove off.
Did you talk to the captain and Galen?
I talked to the captain for a quest. Oh, Rump for longer. Let's see. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we talked to that. I see. I skipped a step.
Yeah, I picked up 3 quests from here. So if you don't have 3 quests, then you missed something. And it's by talking to those like 4 different things. And then the latrine is over here that you clean. Here, let me take a shit real quick. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, you're good. I got you, dog.
See, I did. It was for a couple months at least. It was super fun. I think Ashley's going for something similar. Maybe?
Yeah, I was going to say the siege that I played in was actually, like the couple that I did were really, really fun, actually.
Hmm.
There's also this guy named Phineas out here. He says, "You need something?" I say, "Nope, not at all." Okay. Okay, I'm out in the circle and I don't know what to do.
I don't even have whatever quest you are doing.
Uh, reclaim 3 swordsmen. It's the welcome to the larder quest. It's a quest item. I should just be able to do it.
The fact that we're, all sitting here trying to do quests.
You need a siege vehicle to get into the castle, but the defenders could just teleport in and out whenever they wanted. Yeah, you could actually do that in the siege too, as well.
Oh, so I wanted to.
So there was like a gate, portal that you could just walk through as a defender, and you could walk in and out as the defender, but you wouldn't be able to do that as the attacker. So that was nice. And it greatly improved from the first node siege when we were attackers. Apparently, like the defenders couldn't get out, and then when we were defenders, they had fixed that. So when we were defenders, we had a lot of bonuses that the attackers or that the defenders from the previous siege complained about. So that they fixed a bunch of that stuff in literally a day's time. So that was pretty cool.
Is it these bone binders that drop it?
I was looking for it. I haven't seen it yet.
Hmm. Interesting. So I know when we were first talking to each other, I had mentioned the castle siege compared to the node siege. What elements do you want to drag over from the two?
The castle siege itself was just so much better because it was like its own instanced area. It had control points that were much further away from the castle.
Mhm.
So like the castle, like it was much easier to like use those as positioning to get respawn time, like respawn points, so that you can get closer to the castle so that you could attack. There was also actually trebuchets and ballistas for the castle siege. So I mean, that was in Alpha 1 when they were on UE4. I'm sure that they have the assets. They just haven't implemented it in game. They haven't implemented it for the stage 3 node, which is the village. So there's like a lot of things that probably just aren't there right now that will be, that makes things a lot better. I'm not sure like where they are on the development, but I think a lot of it's going to be fixed eventually. The other thing I can think of is that when like the map was just much bigger, they had the 3 dragons that you could fight over for like buffs for the castle sieges, which was kind of a bait. I mean, you could go attack them and stuff like that, but it wasn't really that big of a like big of a contention point. Unless like you got the fire dragon, which gave you like an insane attack damage buff, then yeah, everyone was fighting over that, and that was like in the center of the map. So that was another like objective that you could fight over that you don't have in the current node sieges, which is like kind of what I like. Is once you get past the gates, I would like there to be more ways for you to have like different objectives. So like maybe my objective of the node siege isn't to destroy the town. Maybe they've built a factory that I like don't think that there should be a factory there. And my entire goal is to do a node siege, break open the gates, and break down that factory so they can rebuild it and build something else. And I'll keep doing a node siege until they build something else. And like we'll keep the node alive. Maybe you do that for like for default buildings. Like if I were to kill the caravansary, then maybe they can't run caravans for a temporary amount of time or something like that. So that we can like get ahead in econ. Like I think those types of things might be good for it. It could cause a lot of pain points, could cause a lot of friction, but I don't know, like maybe testing that stuff out would be kind of cool once they have like node sieges in and different types of like siege equipment. I think that could be cool. But yeah, just channeling in general for like winning doesn't feel very good.
So I know, like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
one of the biggest pain points from like, I listened in on the, oh, there's little red things on the ground over here. That might be what we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
I listened in on the, yep, that's it. The aftermath, like they were providing their input to Intrepid.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, changing the objectives to, instead of like just spawn points, but it's like what you were saying, people being able to go in and focus certain things down for like a certain type of reward.
Yeah.
Definitely change it.
Cool.
Definitely change it from being, what is it? A capture point to like a conquest circle, essentially.
Yeah.
So standing in it rather than channeling for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I have all the swordsman
like other
remains.
things like I don't know if you've ever played Delta Force. It's like a it's like a like almost like Call of Duty warfare game, like Battlefield, I guess. And one of the really cool things that they do is like the attackers have X amount of lives, and there's like different phases within the siege that you're doing. You have to control point A and B by standing in there and controlling it for X amount of time. And then once you, the defenders can also win those objectives back between A and B. And then if the attackers run out of lives before you've captured that, then they lose. However, if they get both A and B, now you move into the next phase where there's two objectives, another A and B, or D and C like point that you have to fight over, and then you get like plus X amount of lives. So like say you had 350 lives in phase 1 of the siege, but you lost maybe like 200 during that, and so you have like 100 lives left, but you win the first objective. Now you get plus 50 lives, and you're at 150 lives for phase 2. And then you keep doing that until you get the final objective, which is like phase 3. And then you win the node siege. Like that's another way that like you could probably implement it that way. You could change it up and make it right for node sieges in Ashes of Creation, but like there's tons of different ways that you can make node sieges like fun, push-pull type of interactable gameplay for sure.
So I was talking to some of the other content. Oh shit, wrong button. I was talking to some of the other content creators earlier today, and I mentioned one of the World of Warcraft Battlegrounds that came out back in like 2009 or something like that. It was called Strand of the Ancients. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think one that might be more akin to like what the castle sieges and stuff were is one called Winter Grasp.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah, again, it was a whole attacker defender thing. You would, whoever owned the castle would defend, etc., etc. On the outside, there's a world boss that you could kill to get your group a buff. There are a bunch of different flag points and stuff around the area that you would try and capture and hold down for different like factories, and each of the different types of factories would hold different siege equipment or different like utility items. So the attackers would run around the outside of the keep, trying to take these points from the defenders, to be able to create siege equipment to then be able to siege the walls. And inside the keep itself, there were factories as well. So the defenders would take these and be able to exit through doors with this different like siege or anti-personnel equipment to defend.
Yeah.
So maybe they can, maybe for sieges in the future, they can do something like similar to where it's like, okay, they have this storage shed, or maybe they built the factory, so the factory is providing them with bombs or potions or whatever.
Right.
And if you take it over, you can now get that equipment to use against them. So it would also be that like depending on the type of buildings that the node themselves built up might give them an advantage and or disadvantage.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool, like having like little prior to the siege like objectives too. Like you could like kind of like what a node war is. Like if you were to ask me, like I would think that a node war is like a precursor to a siege. I think starting a node war to like weaken your enemy, and then like a siege is like the finale type of thing. That's kind of like how I view it.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wonder if like that's something that they could try to implement too, or maybe just wars are only there to like take ground, like territory conquest. It's possible.
Okay. What you're saying
just
that
more objectives in general.
Yeah, you were saying that you guys had what, 3 days to prepare after a banner was dropped?
I believe so. I think we did it on Thursday, and the node siege was on like Saturday or Sunday, something like that.
Okay. Do you think that's too much time?
No, it's pretty fine.
Mhm.
I think it's also meant to be on a weekend. I think that's like the prime time for stuff, because people are meant to try to do it on a weekend.
Mhm.
I don't know if it was 3 days because
You did it on a Thursday and it was supposed to be until the weekend type of thing.
yeah, like I don't know if it would change if we did it on a Monday and the node siege would be scheduled for Saturday. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Like, I have no idea.
Because I know I was is this dude in the ground? Yeah, I'm joking.
The guy that you need to talk to?
Intrepid, god damn it.
I don't even know where you're at.
I went up to the next part of the quest. It's north of us.
Oh, Road of Jova?
Yeah. So I got this one, and then
Heading
like
away.
to the right also there's a sword edge to flame.
Coming.
Yeah. No, we're questing in Ashes, man. Like, what does this come to? When was the last time you quested in Ashes?
Never. I have never quested in Ashes, not even like I guess pre like when the NDA was happening. That's when I started doing questing. The only quest outside of that I've done is the Sweat of Your Brow quest, where you get your horse and your crafting materials.
Oh, I mean, everyone did that quest. I hope everyone did that quest.
If you want to like ever cut down a tree, you have to do that quest.
Yeah. Say that one and like commission board quests. I think those are like the other ones I've ever done.
Well, yeah, commission. I don't count those.
Mm-hmm. So I did
commissions are just there for building the node.
I mean, I've done the Church of Stars quest. That one I did too.
Yeah. That was an accident for me. I picked it up unknowingly.
My dude is in the
He's
ground.
outside the ground for me. Maybe you just need to relog.
Oh.
Objective complete.
We love ashes, guys. That Raven Eye quest you get from around Carfin, I don't even know what type of quest you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. Basically, there's a raven on Carfin Island that's related to like the albino minotaurs. That like, if you kill that raven, you'll get like its eye, and you have to. It like starts a quest or something.
Huh. Okay, you guys got to remember my entire experience in phase 1 was flying around.
Yeah, you were our ambulance.
Yes, I was the ambulance, but yeah, I don't freaking Carfin Island. Cool, I went right over that. There he is.
There you go. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny. This quest actually just takes you all throughout different POIs.
I'm just to trash that eye over
to the sword outpost to Sophilion to Halls of Judication. Interesting. What are these glowing things? Do I have to pick these up? Oh, it's a parcel. Oh, I'm supposed to pick these up.
Oh yeah, that's that's a completely different quest.
Yeah. I walked by like 3 of them, so I need to go back and get those.
See you overall. I see. I saw Perry was larking a minute ago, saying, "Well, well, well."
Well.
Yeah. Probably gonna make some comment about me being back.
Wait, did I miss something back here?
Yeah, you missed a dude.
Sentry Jeremith. Jeremy.
I think it's kind of like introducing you to like the area, Jova and stuff. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Because if you actually like listen to like what the dude's saying and stuff, he's like, "Oh, there's a secret entrance into freaking
blah blah blah.
The Halls of Judication, and this is how you get into it. Oh, by the way, there's another entrance through the waterfall." It's like, oh, okay, cool.
I didn't know that.
So what happened to you guys' guild? What are you talking about?
The cartel?
The cartel? Everyone left and/or took a break?
Nobody was playing. So that's it. So I joined somebody that was playing that aligned with my goals. I actually have a video coming out about why I joined Polar, but yeah. I literally just need to review it and post it, so. Instead, I joined Korean's stream instead of finishing that and posting it. So blame him.
Yes, I did kind of, you know, ask you out of the blue to come join me.
True. But Kree's the homie, so.
I mean, if you wanted to finish your video, you could have said no.
True. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's like, no, you're not allowed to say no. You have to come.
Never.
You left the guild, so you're honor bound.
I'm banned. Dude, also if you are traveling the world like I am, the more you travel through it, the worse and worse it gets. Your like the memory leakage is really bad.
Oh,
Steven
yeah.
did say that they are working on the memory leaks and they're containing a lot of it now. They started it on Monday, so there you go.
Yay! More shit to worry about.
Well, soon less to worry about.
Okay. It says it's right here.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's right here. Give the report to the
True.
sentry at Jova Watch. Oh, is it Jamberry here and I just ran right by him?
I talked to that guy.
Oh.
I still have this. Bandits were chasing a
Yep, yep,
wagon
that was
toward
him.
Lake Elise. Really?
Yeah, I was talking to him. Monsieur Jamberry.
Oh, give the report. Done. Gave me marching boots.
Yeah.
And then this guy, Scholar Spriggan, will now talk to you. He wasn't talking to me before.
I will find the Eye of Esh. Search for the stone altar for hints of the Eye of Esh.
Oh, that's back by the Second Sword Outpost where the Minotaurs are.
Oh, yep.
I'm gonna go back down that path and pick up those parcels that I missed.
Yeah.
It cleared my XP debt doing all that too, by the way.
No, hey, nice. I
That
still
was
got.
actually a lot of XP. That was like 9k XP.
I say I still got a bunch of XP debt. I still got another 30k to go.
Maybe doing these quests isn't such a bad thing at early levels. Maybe I was wrong. No, it's still better to just mob grind, but still.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But I mean, if you didn't want to bash your head against the wall for a few hours, I mean, there are other options.
Yeah. What's this? Shiny.
That's one of the parcels.
Parcel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any other questions about the sieges? I covered a lot. I don't remember what I missed.
Not really, actually. I mean, you kind of you covered a lot of it. I mean, you inadvertently answered some of my other questions by just rambling, so
Oh,
it worked out. No,
fair enough.
yeah. Honestly,
I mean, yeah.
I hope that they
Uh,
bring castles in soon.
Actually, if you look, or if you start traveling by like the Befallen Forge area, I don't know if you know where that's at, but it's like
Mhm.
west of New Ayla, like northwest of New Ayla, and like west of Jova.
I was there
If
with
you
you.
walk into that node, it is labeled Castle Calamar. So it looks like that's going to be where a castle is going to be.
Interesting.
So castle sieges will be pretty cool.
Mhm. And I think what they're supposed to be
I
like.
received a trophy of performance, by the way.
Yeah, I know there's supposed to be like what 6 castles, right?
15 castles.
15.
Or well, maybe it's 5 castles.
No. There was.
There's
Yeah.
15 castle, or there's 15 nodes of like each castle will have like 3 nodes or something like that.
That doesn't sound right. Because no. There were 3 metros.
Because there's 85 nodes
6
planned. And there's supposed to be 15 that are like castle nodes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because there's 5 castles because there are 3 nodes in each castle.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but they can only go up to village stage apparently or something like that.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
won't. They
yeah.
won't ever reach Metro stage.
Mm-hmm. Insane. How it was what like
And those will be controlled by guilds and have their own taxes and caravans and stuff
yeah.
like that too.
Well, and so what was it in total? It was like you could have five castles and 6 metros in total on a server.
No, I think there's only 5 metros as well.
Is it 5 and 5?
I think it is.
Mm.
If it's 6 metros, then call me an idiot. But I think it's only 5.
Well, I think it was depending on the layout. I think they say that you could have up to 6, but depending on how the vassally system goes.
That might have been when there was supposed to be 103 nodes. Now there's only 85. They might have changed it during that time frame.
Maybe, yeah.
Because 103 is a weird number, anyways.
Mm-hmm. I mean, keep in mind they wanted 3 for each castle, so 103.
Yeah.
They might have not been like exact because of the castle ones.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, we're here.
Isn't this where Tumok hangs out? If that's his entire path.
Yeah, if he actually goes through his path, but he's not doing his path right now.
I don't think this poor dude would get a chance to do his path.
Yeah, that's also true. We kill him on server restart, basically. Oh, found something. Petroglyphs.
You would need a certain tool to be able to do whatever the hell this is.
You would need a purpose and the required tools to uncover that heavily eroded stuff.
What is that icon next to that person's name?
Who?
The Katria has like a little like shield icon or something like that next to their name.
I think it's a node affiliation, perhaps.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, there's different stones that you can click on. Maybe one of these will get the objective. Oh, I completed the objective.
Nope.
I don't know what I did.
Clicked on a bunch of stones.
Search for the stone altar. So we don't have the stone altar yet.
Okay, I found 2 of the glowy statues.
Well, it looks like an altar.
That's
I would think it would be the very center of that, but
I would say it'd be the center here, yeah. Okay, so I saw the glowy one there.
Search the
Look
altar.
at the glowy one here.
No. There's multiple. Okay, you just keep going around in a circle. They're all on the outside here. It's like each one of these like pillars on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've just only seen 4 glowy things. I think I'm missing one somewhere. There's
I
one.
have 6 so far. They all say the same thing. Unless I need that item. And I miss somewhere in the text. Which is highly possible.
Recover the Titan artifact, the Eye of Ash. It's funny that it says, artifact. Like, like a relic.
Oh. Yeah, this guy doesn't exist.
Yeah, it says search the area for hints of the Eye of Ash. So I wonder if there's like an excavation tool or something that we're missing on the ground somewhere.
Unless there's a named mob that spawns here.
Most possible.
We're missing.
Because I don't see anything like down the road that's outside the circle.
Indeed.
Interesting. You need the proper tools. Okay, I need some sort of tools.
It's the artifact, but we don't know how to get the artifact.
And so yeah, we're supposed to be searching around here for clues about said artifact.
Or maybe, maybe finishing and reading those is to recover the artifact, but we need the tools in order to see that, and we don't know what the tools are because I didn't read the quest text.
That sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Confirmed. Reading quest text important.
Yeah. Or it's an alpha and it's not in the game yet.
That is another possibility. However, I haven't really found a quest other than the key one. They haven't fully implemented yet.
Right?
You know what I'm curious about though?
Hmm.
The Befallen Anvil relic from the Befallen Forge.
That would be in the forge.
Yeah. Its sub item is molten crystals. However, it's not something that you would like kill a mob for to get.
Well, molten crystals. There's a magma golem inside of the forge. That's a boss that you might get a drop from right now.
Maybe.
I haven't looked. I haven't looked.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's something that I would be asking you.
Befallen Forge Magma Golem.
Ashen Goddess, gotta love it.
Drops.
I think.
Molten Core. But not Molten Crystal. So Molten Core. This glowing orb of searing energy radiates intense heat, a rare and powerful fuel source. Its fiery essence radiates potency and efficiency. Handled with care, its touch burns like the heart of a volcano.
Interesting. Flavor text.
Also drops from Ginbound Guardians, which I don't know if that's flame elementals, imperishable flames, magma golems, slagborn labor, untended flame, and unruly flame.
So
maybe not that.
Maybe not. But so you said, I think you said something earlier about Steven saying that we don't have the whole picture yet for relics.
Yeah, we don't have the prerequisites for relics because we've been we need these like crystals in order to like Wowie, Hill, Firebrand, and Tumok in order to get a relic drop. And then the relic drop is supposed to be like a server-wide announcement that we have to take a caravan, like drop a caravan and take back to the node.
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes like a huge server event.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it's going to be a massive fight.
Yeah. The molten crystal drops from Forge Lord Zammer. Oh, he is the final boss of the Befallen Forge. Okay,
that would make sense.
Okay.
So you guys probably already have him on farm, I'm assuming.
Maybe. I haven't done it. But there's been a lot of people that have been farming like the forge.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've done it twice. We went down there just specifically for
profession gear when I was here.
The gear that you craft for like metal workers or something.
Yeah, like the pickaxe and shit.
Yeah. This Terramount doesn't want to talk to me. He's a 2-star Terramound that has a green name, and you can talk to him, but he just says nothing.
Yep. I know who you're talking about. I got unread mail, apparently. I don't know why I have unread mail.
Your items that you were trying to sell in the market might have came back.
Oh, maybe. That'd be from a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a
So
ruby.
that's that.
It's rare. Rubies don't exist.
I did see Chaos and Lace out in the tropics with Dusty, and
Mhm.
we were going to we messaged Dusty from our group because we have the Black Maiden, which is our a ship for that we have that we've been sailing around doing like some pirating and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And so we asked Dusty if he wanted to do a friendly battle and do like 2v2 where we had the Black Maiden and I forget, the Drunken Beard or something like that was our other ship with Dusty and the Chaos and Lace Cartel, and we were supposed to, but then Jamie had like a tornado warning or something like that, and power outage went out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they
Yeah.
weren't. So that they lost like a ship of 30 people, and so we decided to 1v1 Dusty. The duel was to just wipe each other out. Don't get in the water. If you're in the water, you're out, and not to destroy each other's ships. So it was like a little friendly
That's cool. Yeah.
duel in the lawless area zone. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
The ship stuff looks interesting. However, I know from what I was hearing that like player damage to the ship does more than the cannons do.
Yeah, so that was also part of the Node Siege thing that they fixed, and that was like our feedback that we gave them on day one of the Node Siege stuff.
Okay.
Was like Blizzard, Caltrops, Poison, Fireballs. Like player abilities should not damage objects. So ships, gates, all that stuff. That should all be for like siege equipment and stuff like that, because that will greatly reduce the time to kill on a lot of these things.
Mhm.
Like even if you have like 30 people attacking, it makes it much harder for these things to be destroyed, which eventually will just increase time to kill on these things and allow people to come back to their ship and defend it and stuff like that. So I think that eventually it'll get better. Right now it's just in a bad spot
Mhm.
because of that.
I mean, everything's in testing,
Specifically.
so
Yeah. But like they would never know that if like we didn't do the pass through. There's actually so much of this game. It's crazy. Like people will do something and I'll learn something new every single day about this game.
it's
Kinda cool.
the game itself is intricate for what they have in, which is honestly kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Hello, Rogue.
Cargo manifest and some useless junk. Some more useless junk.
What are you doing down there?
Picking up
Oh.
useless junk.
Objective complete. I don't know why I have an objective complete.
Maybe it was something I did.
I don't know, maybe.
Is it shared?
Not usually. See ya, Wagsy. Useless junk. Oh, cargo manifest.
Yeah, see, I picked up one of those too. Oh, these guys just keep coming.
Another cargo manifest. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm picking it up from these dead guys. Oh, there's search the area for cargo manifests, and okay, that makes sense. That's part of the quest.
I see, I see. Oh, objective complete.
I still need one more. I'm still picking up useless junk. Oh, there it is. Objective complete. Check in with Cecil.
Cecil.
Oh, he's right up here.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Cecil Gray. He's a ghost hunter.
Travel to one of the wreckage sites. What wreckage site? Apparently we're going to a wreckage site.
Bottom southeast of Cephilion.
It has popped up on the map yet.
Yeah, it's the southeast corner of Cephilion. Ooh, zinc.
Mm.
Wagsy's wowing it up.
Yeah.
Wow. I need to turn off the setting that like allows me to right click things to like trade and shit, because whenever I'm trying to click to rotate my mouse or something, I
Yeah,
always
I
get
do
this
it all the
menu
time.
pop up and it's really fucking annoying.
I accidentally removed you from the party by doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know that when earlier when I
I
said
need
oops,
to like
wrong button.
control right click in order to do stuff like that. I'm gonna have to relog soon because the memory leak is getting really, really bad.
Yeah, mine's starting to drop down
I
too.
found another parcel. This is junk. Objective complete.
It might be, yeah, we have to get these little boxes or whatever.
Yeah, and kill these things.
More useless junk.
We're looking for cargo manifests.
You know what I see? A bunch of useless junk.
I got one.
I got
Actually,
a-
I have 6 already.
I got a
somehow.
ruby.
Okay, never mind. Hog.
A halconite. It is a halconite. Dude, what is that like a ricochet ability that you have?
It's my shuriken.
Oh.
So I put my poison on it and I can throw it. So, and then it bounces. And I have an upgrade on the ability that allows it to bounce to even more things.
Ah.
And then there's another upgrade on it where it will, on the very last target, if I do a backstab on it, or if I do a weapon combo on it, or something else, it will explode and do 125% physical fire damage around.
Physical fire damage.
Well, it's fire damage, but it's based off my physical power.
Gotcha. How many manifests do I need? I need one more manifest.
Really?
Yep.
I need. Oh, same. I wonder if it's shared.
It might be.
I really do. Okay, I'm not gonna click anything. Did you click it?
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything. Okay. Try again. Got it. Did you get it?
Nope. But it might be
Do
it
you
might be
have a
shared
thing
loot.
for this guy? Do you have this guy?
Not this guy. But I got one for these two. Yep,
This one.
that was it.
Okay.
But I think our dude's right here.
So shared loot for quest items. Okay, got it. Noted.
Well, remember when they said they weren't going to do that originally?
Yeah. Changed their mind.
So now where do we go? Travel to one of the wreckage sites. Okay, we gotta go to a different wreckage site.
I asked, how many do we fucking need? And she said, keep going.
Pretty much.
And the next one is on the bridge.
On the bridge.
On
Like
the
right,
bridge.
like right here on the bridge?
No, southeast.
Oh, the broken bridge.
By the waterfall,
Yeah.
where we did the very first bit of phase 2 grinding.
Yep.
Were you there for that? You were there for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we were fighting everybody?
Yep. It's kind of a waste of our time because we were trying to grind and then, you know, had to we were at church and somebody was getting attacked. And they didn't say that they were doing a caravan run until after they were being attacked.
I remember.
Yeah. I remember too. Look at all
Okay,
of these
so
guys. Oh look, cargo manifest instantly, right off the rip.
Yeah. I had to get the objective that we're here first.
I actually haven't gotten that yet.
You gotta go to Dwayne.
Wait.
Dwayne.
Oh, but those cargo manifests I picked up counted.
Yep, I got him.
Nice. Just need 2 more. Oh, I didn't get one. Interesting.
Oh no, I didn't get it either. But I thought I did.
Stop being a mobile little shit.
No.
I got another one.
We're 12 out of 15.
I think I'm higher than that. I think I'm 14 or 15.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, the crate is not shareable.
Yeah, interesting.
So if you picked it up from a crate, it's not.
Yeah, I know the
But
first
from
one
a
I did was
mob
from the
drop-
crate. So mob drops are shared, just not the other items.
Yeah, I guess not.
You kill the shit too fast. You can't kill anything.
Sorry. I'm not getting any XP. Do you need to kill these? Do you get XP? You're
Oh,
level
no.
19, I doubt
No,
it.
I'm not getting anything. It was just more of a...
I have so much useless junk.
Yeah, no, look at all that freaking glint we're gonna sell it for. Just give me a manifest. Crying out loud. Let me out of this hole.
Wonder if there's other things back here that we're missing. Or if we just need to keep grinding that same area.
It's
I don't
probably
think so.
growing in that same area. It's intrepid.
It's just a fucking weird drop rate.
Maybe only a certain digger will drop it, you know, and it has to be this one
That's what I'm
spawn.
saying.
All the useless junk in the world.
Oh, there's this guy down here, maybe.
The one in the waterfall?
Yeah. Oh,
Nope,
can't
he
pick anything
disappeared,
up
so-
from him.
I hope not, because he disappeared for me.
He didn't have any drops.
You know what? This game is infinitely better than ESO, though. They have swimming.
Why do you say that?
You can go underwater.
Oh, true.
Nah, ESO's a good game.
I'm starting to think it's not from these guys. And that we already picked up all the manifests from those guys and we have to go somewhere else for it.
No, I'm still missing one.
In this area. I'm missing 3.
I don't think so.
Like
I
copper.
mean, oh, you're copper. Flag up. 19 versus a 24 in enchanted gear. Who's gonna win?
The level 19 probably.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I am
mean-
pretty trash at this game. Can't click buttons.
You know, I only,
Oh,
hey,
got one.
hey, I got
finally
one.
got a cargo manifest.
I'm done.
I have 2 more to get. Fuck you.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, I got another one.
There you go.
One
Ooh.
more. Got it. Mr. Dwayne,
Complete.
fucking talk to me, dog.
We're done.
Found some manifests.
Oh, he gave us another quest.
I've met them.
You're joking. Acquire 15 cargo manifests delivered a manifest to Enuela. And it gives you a novice potent enchanting scroll.
Wait, what?
Yeah, new quest from this dude.
Oh, yeah. And Miguel.
Miguel. Something about getting more cargo manifests.
So we have to go to Mithra again.
Mithra.
Oh, boy.
I noticed you're not in a guild. Just didn't want to be.
Hmm?
Said I noticed you're not in a guild. Do you just not want to be?
They have my ranger in the guild.
Hmm.
Not my rogue. So, and also Dusty is a dick. He baited me. I thought he was inviting me to his party, but he invited me to his guild, so I was on guild cooldown. So,
I'm
fucking
trolled.
Dusty, dude.
Get trolled.
Have you been anywhere like this before? Mithra, you're supposed to help me out here. What the fuck?
Mithra, what the fuck? Maybe we just gotta do the shit right here. I don't know.
Maybe I can report that as a bug.
Maybe. Or maybe we just kill
Or
more of these guys and
maybe-
try and get more manifests.
Is that real?
I don't know. It says we gotta get 15 more, apparently.
Yeah, but maybe not from here.
I don't know what this says, get manifests.
We'll see. Yeah, none of these boxes are white. Like they don't have a white light.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's probably closer to New Ayla that we get those manifests. And that, yeah, that's for Miguel.
Yeah, but it's acquire 15 cargo. I don't know what quest you're trying to do now.
There's just a quest log on my map that says Mithra, and I remember talking to the dude that says, like, maybe Mithra will know. And then I was gonna go talk to her, and then she didn't do anything.
Yeah. It does not know. It does
Me
not
either.
know.
I have so much useless junk. That's crazy.
Interesting.
I guess I dropped the 5 rubies.
Very
Take up
interesting.
the 2 zinc. All right, time to go to New Ayla.
I haven't been to New Ayla in freaking ever. I was talking to Pockets on his stream the other day, and he was like, yeah, you know, in phase 1, I don't think I ever went to Miraleth other than one time on accident. And I was like, you know what? That's all right. I think the only time I ever went to New Ayla was when I was flying over it looking for Firebrand.
Yeah. I only went to New Ayla for the Muralith to New Ayla caravan runs.
I
That's
always
all
went
I
to
did.
I always went to the desert. We were right there. Why would I not?
Well, I mean, that you said phase 1.
Yeah.
Desert did not exist in phase 1.
Yeah, dude. Remember they had the lawless zone there.
Oh yeah, I guess they had the Lawless Zone. Yeah.
They had the lawless zone caravan turning down there with the
Yeah.
the like the 2.5 multiplier or whatever.
I think there was like something bugged with the desert one. That's why we started running Miralith New Ayla or something like that.
Something about them
Or it
changing
was
it up.
Lawless to New Ayla or something. I don't know.
I remember doing lawless to lawless.
Yeah. That sucks.
That just took forever. But now you can do it on ships.
Yeah, and Squall's End is actually bugged right now. The commodity vendor doesn't exist there.
Oh, cool.
He decided to quit his job, so Squall's End does not have that. Oh my god, the memory leak is really bad. I forgot I need to restart my thing.
Oh my god, it's an ocular. It's evil.
There's a lot. This is the corrupted forest where the ancient one is supposed to be.
Yeah, what ancient one?
Actually, we haven't done any of the corruption yet. There's no like corruption.
I was gonna mention that in a second. Yeah, there's nothing other than this
quest.
shit right here. There's actually nothing in there but a shit ton of oculars.
Yeah.
Like where's that big old winged bastard that we saw in the lumberjacking preview?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, where's he at?
Ancient one. He's supposed to be like in that area and like top of Carfin area or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, there's nothing at the top
my
of
game might
Carfin.
have crashed.
Yeah, you're running into
I
a
think
wall.
I'm fine. The memory leak.
Did he get you? Did the memory leak win?
Oh, it didn't crash. I'm fine. But I am gonna restart my game real quick.
I might hit New Ayla and then I'll restart.
I'm using 53% of my available memory, and I have 64 gigs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Man, this game. Well, I'll be right back.
So we back that. I'm back. Oh, he's not even here now. Great. That's okay. I'll entertain everybody. What's up, guys? How's it going? If you have any questions, ask me about anything and everything you want. It says
I
Creed is
see that you made it back.
50% health on my screen, but that is not the case. Yep, I see that you made it back. Welcome.
Yeah. Sorry, my family made food, so I went to go get food.
Beautiful.
Yes, my dad made arancini.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like I think like a rice
But it
cheese
sounds
ball.
like pasta. Oh, interesting. Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's not even close. Oh, they've added item deconstruction in the game, so you need deconstruction kits. So if you get copper, you can turn it into this thing called Colacoste or something like that. Colacoste or something like that.
Okay.
And those create item deconstruction kits. So you mine copper. That's how you get that.
Cool. Now, what do deconstruction kits do for us?
You take an item, say a uncommon one-handed sword,
Mm-hmm.
you can break it down, and you can get materials like copper out of it or something like that.
Okay, so it's like if you don't have the ability to do journeyman mining for whatever reason, you can degrade a steel sword and get the steel ingot or whatever.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Wow, they actually gave me ambitious academic garb, uncommon from doing that quest.
Ambitious
So if you're doing
academics.
early game stuff, yeah.
Oh,
See, if you're doing quests early, that might be pretty good for clerics and bards and stuff like that with on the new wipe stuff.
speaking of new wipe stuff, do you think they're going to wipe or do fresh start servers?
They'll do one or the other. If they do a fresh start, everybody's gonna go over the fresh start, and then this server will be dead, in my opinion. But I mean, to each their own. To each their own.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, my stuff here was money because my stuff sold.
Pog.
Yeah, I just got money. Free moolah.
The useless junk sells for 0.
Because it's useless junk. Sounds about right. Okay.
Sag, I wanted to come up. I was thinking like 1 copper maybe. But I don't want useless junk if it's just going to take up space in my inventory. That
Right.
kind of sucks. I should just put it all on the market for like 15 gold and just say, here's a bunch of useless junk for 15 gold.
What is the market looking like right now?
It's crazy. Like, so if you go to the marketplace manager, each zone has their own stuff. You can like scroll through. You can search by item now, which is huge. You can search by rarity of that specific item.
Oh, that's nice.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. So there's some bone earrings that are selling for 12 gold. Those are bis for a lot of physical users.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got mine for 4 gold, so that guy's way overpriced.
The bone earrings,
Braidwood caravans and stuff like
I
that.
had the recipe for, actually. I gave it to one of the degens.
Yeah. Ooh. Legendary Revidium, 6 gold, 60 silver. Iron selling for a lot, but you need iron for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I want tin. I want a tin belt. Heroic. If I can. So either need to make it or buy it.
Why heroic and not legendary?
Legendary tin is selling for 3 gold and 85 silver. Because you get all the waterfall stats that you need from heroic, but there is no like actual stat increase from heroic to legendary. Also, if you mix and match rarities within the processing or crafting thing, you can get a specific level. So like if I have legendary tin and I forget what else makes the belt, but like say like common something else, it'll balance out to like a rarity level,
Mm.
so you can get to like a specific type of gear rarity based on which materials you put in and their own rarity. I know I said rarity a lot, but that is quite literally how it works.
Yeah, no, I get you. It kind of takes like an average of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you
yeah.
see did you see Yokai's recruiting post in general? Envious 3-time Node Siege
Just now?
champions. Yeah.
True, we are
Yeah.
recruiting all classes interested in winning. We took Winstead twice and defended Miralith.
I just think it's
We
funny.
also there's another guild, Jufeng, that we were playing with, and so people were like saying that they're like Chinese gold farmers or whatever. They're not, obviously. Kiki and G speak English, and they were talking to us, and they're trying to actually subvert the the conception that Chinese players are like gold farmers and stuff like that. So they're actually really cool people.
Oh.
And so we just started calling ourselves Penfangle because we had Polar, Envious, Purple, and Jufeng all together versus like the rest of the server coalition type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty funny. Who am I supposed to be talking to up here?
No clue.
This deliver manifesto to Imigel. Imigel.
And Miguel.
Imigel. Whoever this guy is here in Nuela. Alright. We're gonna search around.
I mean,
Did you find him?
no, I haven't. I've been eating. That's gonna be a really hard thing to break, though, because it's like the whole Chinese gold farmers and stuff is a huge thing
Yeah, but
across
even if it's
hundreds
just
of games.
for themselves, it's fine. Like I think you're never gonna break the overall conception
Stereotype.
of like Chinese gold farmers, but like
Yeah.
if you see Jufeng, you may be able to break them away from that faction, right?
Oh, yeah. So is that what they're trying to do? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't think they're trying to whole subvert the entire ideology of that existing, because I mean it just is a thing.
Uh-huh.
But they want to play Ashes just because they're like they don't like the RMT stuff either. So they're gonna have that propaganda against them all the time, but they don't want to be associated with that, and so they're trying to make a clear distinction between themselves and that,
Gotcha.
which I think is admirable, and I like that.
Oh, yeah. So good for them.
Yeah. They just need people to talk to them.
Mhm.
I think a lot of what like Ashes of Creation is, there's a whole lot of like this political debacle, like where people are doing like all their propaganda and stuff. But I really think it creates a really toxic environment. Like
Oh yeah.
we need to like start talking to people like they're actually people and stop like attacking them in like these ways. Like it's weird.
I think they chose a really good game to bring that bring that to light type of thing. Like
Yeah.
if if everything was like it was in like phase 1 for us, I think that like people like them would have thrived.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, but for me, I've like phase 1 felt like actually what Ashes is supposed to be like compared to what phase 2 is right now. Then again, I haven't really been playing, so
I mean, it's still the same.
hey, look, it's Hit Skull.
I think people have solidified where they're at,
Uh-huh.
in terms of like which faction they're in, who they hate, and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's also really difficult when a lot of the players quit or like stop playing and they continue to like preach propaganda. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just a lot of this stuff has just been out of game now. And it's like if you keep it in game, it's fine, but they're not keeping it in game. So it's really awkward.
That's what happened with me in your world.
Yeah. Dude, I cannot find this Miguel
I
person
can't either.
anywhere.
Dude, what is this
Where the
thing?
fuck are you? Huh?
There's just like a little like dais in the middle of the town that has an icon on it, but doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh.
Gosh. Ooh, there's Marshall McGinnis. Maybe I can ask around him. Maybe he says something.
Weeping Willow, 1 piece for 8 gold.
What rarity was it?
Legendary.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Rare boning
Weeping Willow,
earring.
Braidwood, and Joshua Tree are all hot commodities.
Joshua tree.
It's the desert tree.
Mm,
It's the same level as Braidwood.
gotcha.
Hunt bandits on the coast. That's a mayoral commission that I can pick up. Ooh. Let's see if it says anywhere in the thing where Miguel is. It does not.
Interesting. Ashes still needs a lot of work.
Each of these villagers. Yeah. I mean, obviously, but
Oh yeah, it's like I'm an
it
alpha.
is fun in its current state.
Mhm.
Oh.
I'm also coming into this from being just so far behind now.
Yeah. I was off for a month because I was traveling across the country, and I feel like I'm still super far behind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people hitting like 600 power, and I just barely hit 400. Like, that's how wild it is.
I am not even at 200.
Yeah. So, and I have the Ember Blade 2-hand. I have a Forsaken Blades longbow +8. Yeah, a legendary. And then I have like some level 10 gear that's enchanted to +6 and +8.
Did you craft that gear or did you get it given to you?
I ran caravans and bought a lot of it. Or I, like for the Reckless Doublet, I actually did the quest that gives that. For Ashen Haunt, I just farmed it. And then, yeah, generally I bought it off the market.
Mhm.
Off of running caravans. But caravan gameplay, like driving caravans, sucks. Fighting over caravans, sick. Can I talk to these villagers? Do you know an E. Miguel?
Yeah, I don't know where this dude is.
Mr. Guard Wizard, do you know where E. Miguel is?
Well, it should be like outside the city somewhere.
Okay, so I asked the Guard Wizard how are things here, and it popped up a bulletin board.
Oh.
With buy orders, commissions, buildings. Oh, interesting.
That's cool. So you can talk
That's
to
kind
the
of cool.
guards and access all that stuff.
Yeah. Do you have adventuring advice? Keep your wits about you. I could use some more guards for our outgoing caravan parties. Are you interested? Sure.
Oh, that's for the
Go to the caravanserai and see if there are any caravans getting ready to leave.
yeah, it's you get there's one for attacking a caravan and defending a caravan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Miguel, are you out here? No. Have they fixed freeholds yet?
Not in the way that you want.
Okay. Still just places where people are dropping trees and farming them.
I think they fixed them a little bit, but I don't remember what the fix was.
Gotcha.
Also, I've never interacted with the freehold, so... But the general conception is that they're still not good and not worth the 100 gold. So...
Rip.
Rip, indeed.
I mean, to be fair, I wasn't expecting much.
Oh, I found him. He's inside the commodity vendor area.
Oh. I'm over here running around the outside.
Are those manifests I'm looking for? My goodness, what destitute hole did you dig these up? They're sopping wet. I found them in a river. Well, at least they're barely legible. Are they all here? I need... Oh, I still need to find 15 more, I think. Oh, yeah, I need 15 more.
The
But
frick.
I don't know where to get them. I think we just get them from the same place. Oh,
So we just farmed 15. That's the vendor.
Farm 15 more.
I may you will. No, I misplaced a few along the way.
Did Barcode disband their guild?
I know they were talking about it. But I don't think they fully
I think they
disbanded
did
it.
because Mild used to be in Barcode. He is now guildless.
Oh, you mean like... I thought you mean like actually like disband.
I have no idea if they're disbanding or if they just disbanded in game. Like I have no idea.
Hmm.
I don't know the talks on that.
Apparently, there's been a whole bunch of shit like that going on.
Interesting.
Like Amnesty. Apparently, it's just not here anymore.
No, Tim the Enchanter still runs Amnesty, but they're just
Well,
not playing as much.
oh, so yeah, I'm talking about like not really playing anymore. Like a lot of their people have dropped off and stuff. Some Genesis, a lot of them
That's
dropped
everyone.
off.
Even like Polar and Envious don't have a lot of their guild members playing, but we still have like 40 to 50 man raids.
Well, you guys are also just heavy recruiting.
Yeah, we are in a recruiting phase for phase 3.
There's a lot that needs to be done.
I think Alpha, Genesis, Axiom, Amnesty, Polar, Envious. I don't know if Elysium is still around. There's Esoteric, which is Esoteric's guild. There's Cats with Abs, which is Dusty's guild. There's I guess the Chaos and Lace Cartel, but they never log on.
Yeah, no,
Then they have
there's very few of them on.
yeah. I mean, Grey Sentinels, Revis Order, Dunehold are always on.
Apparently Richie's online.
Richie's online all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Richie, Aura's online
I
apparently.
see Q around, like Stakeno.
Mhm.
Oh, there's Suspect. Suspect is another guild. That's the one Pockets is in.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's quite a few guilds running around. Silver Strike Brigade, Black Talon. Black Tide broke up actually. There's no more Black Tide Trading Company.
All right. How's the GS doing? It was like GS, Revis Order. I know Dunehold's still around.
Yeah, Dunehold is. We attack their caravans every once in a while. I don't know about because Dunehold actually likes to fight and they're pretty cool about it. Grey Sentinels, I only see like a couple members online, mostly Beef. Beef does his thing. Revis Order, I think they've always been the same way. That they're always
Just around.
consistently at like 20 people. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's also because they do like events and stuff, right? Like they're making their own content and chilling.
I don't know. They might be, probably.
Oh, I know they have been doing stuff.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I picked up a cargo manifest from over here. Yeah, so we are still supposed to be farming these guys.
God damn it. Not that spot again.
Yeah.
Dude, will this bear stop following me from the other side of the fucking world?
Yeah, some of the mobs are completely fucking broken.
Dang it, Steven. We paid $300 for a complete game. What the hell, dude?
For a complete game, yeah. That's funny.
With the all the amount of sarcasm I could possibly generate.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, I just don't really have a desire to play like another class though. Like Rogue looks cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I'm gonna play.
Right.
I mean, I like to use it as my augment.
I might try Bard, simply because I haven't done it yet. I've done about every other class,
Hmm.
but Bard Rogue could be really sick, or Rogue Bard
Bar's cool.
could be sick.
Um,
Bards are also really strong right now too.
they've always been strong.
Yeah,
Um,
but I mean like damage wise.
oh yeah. I just don't like the like how you play them. Like the feel. I don't really care for it.
Really?
Yeah. Cool class, really effective at what it does. Very unique in what it does, but I don't like
Yeah.
the feel of it.
Also, this is kind of funny. I can sleep that guy's horse. Now he's asleep.
No.
And then he wakes up. I sleep him again.
That's so mean. Oh, and he's flowing down the river.
I'm gonna go down here and kill some bandits real quick though.
Some bandits, you said?
Oh, that was wild. I'm flying.
Oh yeah, you're in,
Nothing?
it's the glitchy waterfall.
Yeah, this is a mayoral commission.
Oh yeah. Don't forget this highwayman down here. I'm very far away
Never
from their
forget this
hills.
area.
What do you mean never forget this area?
True.
Oh, I can't heal you because you're freaking flagged.
It's fine.
Look at you. You purple.
No healing.
You purple motherfucker.
I don't need it. When I go invisible, I get passive healing.
Well, fine. Fuck you then.
True. I don't need a cleric, dude.
How do you like the advantage mechanic?
It's okay. I mean, I like the mechanic for what it is, but only having 2 charges of advantage. It's probably for the better,
Mm-hmm.
because
So-
the stuff that I get with advantage is really, really strong.
Gotcha. Doesn't seem like it's too hard to build up because, like, I mean, you're constantly, like, I constantly see you with the buff on. So
Going invisible. Ooh, wait, hold on. Don't you fucking do it.
Zinc. Could you just-
Legendary.
Oh, was it legendary?
Yeah, that's why I
Oh,
said
nice.
don't you fucking do it.
So I'll put you
I only
to
need
sleep
about
and
3
steal
more of
it.
these bandits. Yeah.
It's okay, I found copper. It's my copper. It was common.
Yeah, I can generate advantage with my smoke bomb. I can do it by going into stealth. I can generate advantage with a certain ability, Thrash, if I use that 3 times. I can generate it with acrobatic strike when I am in front of a mob and I use acrobatic strike. I can do that.
Mhm.
Honestly, this might be the best way to get some mayor currency. Just going back and forth between here and New Ayla, or node currency.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a good way for me to farm that.
I can tell you the best way is doing the scouting missions with flying mount.
I mean, the other with a flying mount. The other way you could do is just stack up a whole bunch of zinc and stuff, and zinc and copper, I think it is,
Mhm.
and you can just turn it in whenever
Did-
the mayor commission comes up for that.
Didn't you say you need tin?
Tin, yeah.
Can you mine it?
No, not yet. Not on this character. On my other character, I can.
I just got
So-
something for you.
Oh yeah,
It's heroic zinc.
fog.
because I don't know what I'm doing with it. I won't use it. I'll probably either sell it or, yeah, we'll probably just end up selling it, to be honest. There's a lot of copper down here. Like, nobody's down here mining,
ton.
apparently.
Yeah, not a whole lot of people do copper anymore. I'm just gonna go back to New Ayla anyways and turn a bunch of my stuff in. My
Well, I
materials.
mean, there's no
I'm out of
point for
room.
there's no point for me to hold on to it because I'm not gonna.
Really play it.
Yeah.
Are you planning on coming back phase 3 strong or just kind of taking
I-
it easy still?
I come back phase 3 kind of strong.
Kinda strong. Got it.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna like no life it like I did phase 1.
Yeah.
Game is cool and all, game is fun and all, game need work. Honestly, my biggest thing is I want more areas before I really come back.
Dude, they've been pumping them out. Like, apparently we're supposed to get Jundart end of this month.
Oh yeah,
then
so
after that,
apparently
Mantis.
the tropics is supposed to be finished sometime soon. Nodes and all.
Yeah, they've been pumping out like the geography. Not gonna lie.
Which is good. They need to.
Yeah. But once the areas get bigger, I'm not sure if they'll be able to keep doing that. Or keep up the player test population. That's kind of what I was trying to say. Words are hard.
Oh, I just think that.
There's just not a whole lot of players testing right now.
I mean, yeah, right now, yeah.
So like as it gets bigger and there's more stuff in the game, you're gonna have like villages of like fucking 10 people.
Yeah, I think their idea of having like only 10 thousand people on the server is low. Like,
Yeah, when
with
we
how
started off phase 2 with 7,000 people on the server, that was crazy. It was super flooded, but like I thought about like if they spread us all out on that big ass map, I don't think that's enough people.
no, it's not. Like
You
it's
can increase the server load on that.
already right now from Azmoran to Tropics right now, if you think about it, like 7,000 people, I rarely see people running around as is.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Ooh, that's a freaking epic ruby. I'll take that. Need more bag space. My bags are full.
Same.
Epic zinc too. What the hell?
Oh, Pog. Epic Zinc is good for particularly like re-leveling alts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because like zinc rings and earrings and stuff like that can go pretty good.
I'm just running around the shoreline hitting rocks.
And a lot of people are like, is this game solo friendly? It's like, if you're a crafter or if you do econ, super solo friendly. That could
It's
be
just-
like your entire thing.
No, yeah, but if you want to really do like a lot of anything else, not really.
It's like group content and leveling and stuff, probably not.
Yeah.
But I think you can still do it. You just have to like randomly find groups.
Oh yeah.
And then like most of your
There-
gameplay is going to be crafting.
Listen, there are definitely ways, but
Yeah, if you're not like a hardcore PvP player, Ashes is super good.
I
You
got to 15 solo.
It was super easy.
I mean, yeah, I got 19, almost 20 pretty much solo. Then I got a clerical P.
Yeah, I mean, on Rogue I got to level 15 solo as well. No issues. But I was also overgeared, so if I was undergeared, it would probably be a little bit harder, probably take a little bit longer, but it was fine. It's not too bad.
Yeah, no, pretty much my entire phase 2 has been solo. Heroic Ruby.
Fog.
Yeah, look, I got
really need to
freaking.
fix the enchanting scrolls and cooking so that vendors don't sell better stuff than players do for cheap.
Dude,
I think once that happens, then the economy will look a lot better.
Dude, if this was the beginning of a phase, look at my inventory right now. I'd be a juicy target.
I'd be so happy if I killed you.
Why haven't you done the map quest for the extra bag? Dude, I came back from being gone for who knows how the fuck long.
You get an extra bag for what?
No, I don't. He's asking why I don't have 2 other bags.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any bags right now. I could go buy bags if I wanted to. To be fair, I'm not really a gatherer. I don't really hit rocks. I started yesterday. Well, congrats.
Hell yeah, dude.
To be fair, maps were not in phase 2 when I first started.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Been a long time coming for you.
It has. Been gone for well over 3 months. What about 3 months?
Probably.
It's been almost 4 months since I last streamed. And the last time I streamed was Ashes, so that's kind of what I've been judging most things off of.
Well, you were becoming a pilot, so you were doing stuff with your life.
Yeah, actually, I was supposed to have my test today, but we canceled because the winds were crazy as fuck.
Weather?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the weather itself was fine other than winds. Like, just the winds were crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would have been my final test. Would have been this morning.
Settler Militia Forearms. 2 armor, 2 magic resist, 1 strength. What if I enchant those for a little noob? Marching Boots. 11 armor, 11 magic resist, 2 constitution.
Honestly, I think that would be a really big market for a lot of guilds, especially like at the beginning of the game. Like just getting a bunch of like lower level gear and holding on to their low level gear as they're leveling and everything. And then just like enchanting it a little and then just vendoring it down to people that are sword leveling.
Yeah, you could do that, or like crafters even just enchant like getting like higher rarity of the low level stuff. It'd be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I forgot I need to get the commission again.
Yeah, it'd be a pretty big market for them. So, like, other than deconning stuff for the mats to give to your crafters, the power level of your crafters, getting that extra gold income early in the game is huge. Dude, I'm literally sitting on an entire set of Blue Morden and Steel Bloom gear for when I hit 20.
Yeah.
It's just sitting in my inventory.
Should we try to get you to level 20 as soon as possible, or what?
I mean, I'm 75% of the way there. 74.
I mean, we can get there if you want to go to the desert.
I only got about an hour before I got to get ready for raid.
Oh, that's true. You guys are doing the WoW stuff.
Yeah. Sad you didn't come back. But it's fine.
Ashes, baby. Sorry.
No, you're good. You didn't really care for WoW too much other than just playing with people.
I can't do it. No, I think honestly, if I was going to go back to WoW, it would be to try out the PvP battlegrounds.
No, they're
Do,
fun.
like solo queue.
I'd do okay with it.
That's what I would do.
If you wanted to do
What'd you say?
I said I'd do okay with you if you wanted to do arenas and shit.
Yeah, the issue is I'm playing Ashes now. That's the real issue there.
No, I know, but that is the big issue.
Yep.
I'm saying I would.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We were doing a lot of we did like a lot of PvP in the open world when we played. That was
Mhm.
fun.
No, I love dropping keeping my world mode on all the time.
Yeah. So apparently I can't redo mayor commissions like back to back to back. So that sucks.
Really, they changed that, huh?
I thought I could.
Is the commission completed?
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
That's why
I
you
turned
can't.
it in and everything.
So okay, there's. Sorry, that's
Oh, you mean like total?
like
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. If the total completion
check
is
that part.
done, then you can't.
I didn't check that part.
Yeah, that might be what it was. You might have
Hey, I
just
found a
finished it.
freehold. They are farming. I've got a ton of oaks, I think. They look like oak trees.
Remember when freeholds first came out, and no matter what you planted, you always get oak. You plant you plant an herb, and it give you oak.
Interesting.
You don't remember that?
I remember like it was like always like common rarity or something like that. I didn't remember it was oak.
Yeah, no, it was always common oak, no matter what you put down.
That's honestly probably okay for the economy with how busted the economy was at the beginning.
Oh yeah, but it was just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Great for people to power level their like lumberjacking and stuff though.
Yeah. Well, didn't it take time to farm that stuff on your freehold? Was it actually
I mean,
efficient?
it took time to grow, but you could plant like over 100 of them and all on top of each other. So you could just turn on
Oh,
an auto
really?
clicker.
Crazy. Okay, I didn't know that.
Do you not remember seeing like the wall, like trees and stuff on a freehold?
Yeah, I saw the wall of trees, but I didn't know it was like 100. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, there's like a shit ton of them.
I thought it was like 20.
So where did Polar come from? Right, because Polar wasn't like
Question.
originally like a thing.
They were originally like an 8-man group that came from Elysium, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended up working with Envious and they started growing. But yeah, like they literally were not a branch of Envious or anything like that. They were just like an 8-man group that wanted to play Ashes hardcore. So that was it.
Huh?
That's from what I know is how they started. They were just like a static that just kind of grew.
Mm-hmm. When you guys can come back to New England, I can get these mats off me.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're gonna use them, aren't you? Or we'll use them.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll try.
I know I'm not.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm coming back, baby.
Okay, baby.
I would unstuck, but I'm also really close to Remnants of Cephalion, so I might not go back to New Ayla.
Ah.
But when you get off, I'll probably get off and finish my review of my video and post that on YouTube on why I joined Polar, and then
Why
from there,
I
I'll-
joined Polar? Because my guild stopped playing.
Well, I mean, there's a lot more to it. It's like, why would you join the hashtag exploiter guild?
Oh
It's
well,
like,
yeah. Well,
there's an explanation for that, because there's people that just have like a really big misconception of what Polar actually is. So, you know,
oh yeah. Siege
you got to
Vendor.
talk about it so that people don't, you know, keep pushing their propaganda, I guess. But
I
I
mean,
mean, they will, regardless.
people are gonna push
They will.
propaganda whether you want it to or not.
Yeah. I mean, like, you see the Reddit post today where it's like they're talking about like gold selling and stuff like that. It's like, we would never do that. Not with like the goals that Polar has for like the future of this game. There is a slate wolf stuck to my horse. It's
I hope
confusing.
that Intrepid is just keeping track of all the RMT stuff, like I said they were.
They are.
And
They're super aware of it. They're just not doing anything with it right now.
I mean, it's a point for them too
There's
right
no
now.
real point. Yeah. I don't think there's a real point to interact with it, but I think it's also pretty easy to see who's getting surplus amounts of gold in their system. Like,
Oh
you can
yeah.
pretty much easily get like a flag for that. And you can see where it's coming from, whether it's in trades or if it's from like caravans or whatever. Like, it's super easy to get like
I
that
mean,
information.
you saw people in phase 1 get banned and shit for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's already well known. You found a bot. It's like
Yeah.
they exist.
There's bots and stuff, yeah. Dog, thank you.
Oh, just wait. There's more.
Oh, there's more? Okay. I think you can put all of it in the chat.
I'm saying, I
Even
thought
if it
they.
shows that there's no more room, you can keep doing it.
Let's see forks.
Oh, I don't have enough inventory space.
All right.
Yeah, the recipes I probably don't need.
I mean, some of them are like Rosarium Guard, Bluebell. I think I gave you like the academic
I only have
monitor
one inventory
recipe.
space after that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's say I think the academic monitor blade is in there. Some other things. I don't know if
It's
crafters
5
will want them.
gold to purchase 8 additional item slots. Jesus.
It's expensive.
Hell yeah.
Rogue's like free stuff.
You want it?
So if you come find Lloyd, you probably give
Are
it to
you
you.
on Vyra? Yeah, if you're on Vyra. Oh, you should look at this. Are you still here?
Yeah, what's up?
This is my backup bow.
Nice. Hey, your bow has more power than I do in general. You wait, hold on. Your bow, how much power was that?
Here, I'll show you. Here, actually, I'll show you what I actually have on my body. Hold on, there's so much shit here. I have to go to the storage and remove a bunch of it. We'll go here. Okay. This is basically what I'm wearing. Legs,
Pretty legs.
belt,
Why are you using all? Why do you have all level 10 stuff though?
because you can enchant it.
Oh, right, because you got. Yeah, but I thought we could. I thought you guys could enchant level 20 gear.
You can, but you have to get a shit ton of node currency, and the amount of gold it costs for all that stuff is really, really high. So, and also I haven't been playing for a month, so like I'm behind. So there's other people that have like level 20 enchanted gear to +8, and I just don't because I was gone for a month.
Gotcha. This is what I'm rocking.
Yeah, we got the same bow.
Yours is just
A little bit different.
legend. Yours is just legendary and +8, and mine is not.
Did you see the dex on it?
Yeah.
Look at how insane that is.
Here's my book for when I hit 20.
That's actually not bad. It's a good book. Yeah, that's my stuff currently. And then I have a +8 Sunhaven cape when elections are over. I also heard shortbow is pretty good. For rogue. I need to test that out.
Maybe because of the rapid hits might help your poison or something.
With poison, yeah. That's the exact reason why.
Yeah.
But I don't
See,
know.
even when I'm not playing the game, I know what I'm talking about. Look at that. Well, it was nice talking to you. Thanks for coming to talk with me.
Yeah,
That's the
nice,
big thing.
Yeah, it was nice hanging out with you too.
I know I've been
Doing
AWOL.
more.
Play Ashes more, Cree.
Play the game more.
I'll work on it. All right. Like I said, I still got my last test to do.
Oh, true. Good
Yeah.
luck on that, by the way. I know you'll do well. So
Yeah. It's like the big thing was it was supposed to be today, and I was like finally free, but no,
not quite yet.
not quite yet. We were almost free.
You'll get there, you'll get there.
I definitely plan on making a actual like return when phase 3 comes out.
Nice.
I do. Honestly, I don't think there's a point for them to do fresh start servers. They should just restart and do wipes because nobody's gonna stay.
I agree. But I think the reason why they do that is like when people do the fresh start, if they don't like it, they can always come back to their character so that they don't lose the progress that they've spent months doing. But at the same time, I don't think splitting the population is good for testing.
Especially
if you're
with
doing a
how
lot
it
of
is
network
now.
testing. I don't think it's good, especially with dynamic gridding coming up. I don't think it's good to split the population when it comes to net coding and stuff like that.
I have a feeling that they're gonna go back and do like their whole one server thing again. Especially with like
it would be pretty cool if they did.
Well, look, they're finishing the desert. That's another 2 more. There's 2 more nodes in the desert that they're finishing up on.
Yeah.
They're doing the tropics, which is another what? 5 nodes?
Yeah.
4 or 5 nodes in the tropics. They want to add the Jundark, which is another 4 or 5 nodes. If you think about it, like with how everything spread out is, they're gonna put it all on one server for testing.
Yeah.
They have to.
This ocular that's 2-star didn't do its stunning gaze on me at all.
Did you just kill it too fast?
No, it took a lot of time.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end stream and probably hop off so I can get ready for WoW raid.
Cool, sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and post my video.
Alrighty. I will have to watch it along with the other like 5 videos you sent me.
True. I will It probably won't be scheduled until tomorrow, so that we can give my community, like the content team from Polar, to have prep on it. But yeah,
Mhm.
it'll probably be tomorrow that it comes
Okay.
out.
Sounds good.
All right, later, dude. Love you.
Later, man. I'll talk to you later.